X3, 218, 5.
This is Tomlinson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Set, ready, 10-2 start.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
They run with Neal. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Fake middle throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, Tomlinson. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Able to move the ball. 3 points, but
game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Westbrook, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A fan at the tight end.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be.
Don't get nervous. Greystone, travel.
On 3rd down, Westbrook, and he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Madden. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Yeah.
Manning now to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, switch gears.
Rock it.
To throw is Aikman. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. A first scoring update now from Carolina. Early lead in that one for the Packers. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go play action here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Check 52. Go.
Sit. Check 99. Check 99.
Let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Manning now on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Hey, Hayward. 6-6. Pull it high.
From the gun on 3rd down. Manning. He completes it to Westbrook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Manning indeed going for it on fourth. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover like that. I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Here's Tomlinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Now Aikman looking to throw. Godwin's got it. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. The point after is good, and the lead grows to 10-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin White has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Go!
Now Manning. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch twist. Hey, seam 6. Now.
Now Manning. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
First down, Denver. Right there. 54, right there, 54, Mike. Here we go.
Go!
54,
Mike, go!
Throwing on 1st down is Manning. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Past the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. On 2nd and 11 now. Manning, and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Shaquille Barrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Squeeze. Smoke. Check Mike 39. Check Mike. Yep. Ready.
Throwing now is Manning. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Aikman. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Darren Lee, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
61, matchbox, light. Hey, exit. 5.
Now Aikman, 3rd and long. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the Broncos are going to get the football. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Manning now on first down. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Look at me, zipper.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook in a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Yes, yes.
From the 40 now on second down. Manning completes it to Fant on the right side. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Break. Mike 50. X3. 218. Chop. No. Go. Go.
On first down, Westbrook. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Hey. Get it.
Throwing is Manning. Finding room to the 20. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike, go.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. He's got a man, complete. Down the numbers, there he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll hand this to Tomlinson, running right. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go again to Tomlinson. He gets them a little over half of what they need, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, Tomlinson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Ready, ready. 60 or. Christian, travel.
Now Aikman on 1st down. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. So that one will be accepted.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. On the ready.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Tomlinson on the handoff. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
On 2nd down, Tomlinson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Aikman. He's got Evans. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Leo.
On 2nd down, Aikman. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with touchdown number 23 here on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. following the sack. They'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Madden. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
They'll run on 1st down. Tomlinson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Down. 30 base.
Let's go, let's go.
Check. Crunch. Hit it.
Again, it's Tomlinson. Oh, he shifts past him. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Here's Aikman setting to throw it. Open man has got it. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Tomlinson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
56, check 56. Go.
Hey, Charlie. Watch twist. Go.
Now Aikman to throw on 2nd down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st, as he can only get this to about the 19.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Yo. 90 is the mic. 6 check curls, check curls, check curls.
Hey, orbit.
Somebody got me?
Yes, yes.
Throwing is Manning on third down. For Marshall, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
90 is a mic. No chance.
Smooth.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Check 43.
Go.
Manning. Complete to Newsom. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll run on first down. Westbrook. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Right back to him on first down. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On second down, it's Jones. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Here's Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Set the tone, defense. Pilot 64. Weak. Check 50. Check 50. Now. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
90 is the mic. 22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. Shoot! Hey, Delta. Yep. Motion.
On second down now. Westbrook. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Everyone got 4 down. 90 is the mic. General West. Hey!
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's
8 ounce.
that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Denver, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.